First question is, I'm new to Amazon and PPC. I'm wearing all hats. What to focus on? Love the question. You are me 5 years ago. So what to focus on? It's really, really important because you're wearing all the hats. What I would focus on is my strength. Back in 2020, when I started, I focused on everything because none of the things were my strength. I was okay at design. I understood how SEO works because I had some background in social media marketing when it comes down to Instagram. So I understood how hashtag works. Nothing really relevant to Amazon ads or Amazon SEO, but it's still, I would say, the closest to it. So I had a bit of background on that. And what else I noticed is talking to people was also one of my strengths. And that is something that led me to asking all the questions, even the foolish ones. So here, since you are new to Amazon and PPC and you're wearing all the hats, if you are deciding to take over your own ads and you are going to create your campaigns and manage the campaigns as well, very important for you to be able to look into what are the most important things that you should be learning and not learn everything at once. There's a lot of information out there, and even today's session, the Q&A, there's a lot of information that I'm going to provide during this session. But what is really important for you to know, what are the right questions to ask and which are the right things to prioritize? So I love that you submitted this question. What I wish I would have prioritized, the unknowns. First off, how do Amazon ads work? That is the first thing that you should be knowing. Understand the main things that you should be looking into, main metrics. So if you understand impressions, that's great because once you understand impressions, you get a better understanding of if I don't get impressions, I don't get eyeballs to my listing. Therefore, all my ad efforts are not going to work. So first off, understanding the first metric is impression. The second metric to understand is ACoS, so that it is basically the cost of the difference between how much you invest on the advertising side and making oneself advertising. TACoS is the next metric to understand, directly related to how much you spend on ads versus your organic sales. Because that is going to define how reliant are you on ads. Probably now that you're starting, you're going to be 100% reliant on ads unless you have any other external channels that are generating sales for you. Now that you have a better understanding of impression, ACoS, and TACoS, next is going to be profit margin. Probably there's a high likelihood that you're not going to be profitable on ads just yet. It might be that you're profitable, which is great. I'm rooting for that. But there's a high likelihood that ads are going to be very costly for you until you're gathering more information, more data on the actual keywords, actual campaigns that are working for you. And then you would be doubling down on that. So knowing your metrics. Second thing, I would say that this is not PPC related. However, it's crucial when it comes down to PPC. It's inventory management. So what we like to do here at ScaleWave is assure that you have inventory for the next month and a half. If you don't plan necessarily on growing the account, but just let's start selling. And then what we're doing actually here at ScaleWave, we are going to provide projections when it comes down at the beginning of the month for the brands that we manage. What would this month look like if we are going to grow the brand by 5% or 10%? How much inventory, how many units of each item should they have? And why is that really important is because it's going to help you think strategically. So not only that you need, like, if I made last month 500 units and this month I will need also 500 units versus if I want to grow by 5%, by 10%, I might need 550 or 600 units. And that way you can also plan with your manufacturer accordingly. Metrics and then inventory. Those are the two things that I am recommending you to focus on.